Hello everyone, welcome to this week's Daily Writing Clinic for General Task 1. This one is about the informal letter, which we're working through this month, and we're looking at bullet point paragraph 1 of this letter. Before we start, just a couple of things to remind you that the Daily Writing Clinics are not mandatory and you should focus on finishing the course first. Okay, the reason being that the purpose of these writing clinics is to revise different aspects of the course and practice them from receiving global feedback. Okay, the global feedback will be available on Tuesday next week, so in 1 week's time, you'll be able to find the global feedback in a link under this video. Okay, so you can find that there. The benefits of these data writing clinics is you can use global feedback to analyze your own work and overcome your weaknesses. Please remember there is no individual feedback. I'm not giving specific. I'm not correcting every single mistake in every single submission. I'm looking for common mistakes that I can share with you, so that can help everyone rather than just one person. If you're looking for individual feedback, please use the correction service. That is the purpose of correction service. At the end of the video, I will give you a task. Please remember to post your answers in the comments under this video. Okay. No need to post comments about other people's comments. Just post your answers to the task in the video, and then I will look at all these answers next week and make a global feedback video for you. Okay. So with all that said, let's have a look at what we're going to say. So this month's question is: a friend has offered you some work in his company. You are currently employed and not able to start for 3 months. Write a reply to your friend in your letter. Give details of what you know about his company. Explain your current situation and give your answer to the offer and explain why. So we are focusing on the very first details paragraph point. So it says give details of what you know about his company. So let's have a look. The first thing we have to look at is it formal or informal? So we go here, write a letter to your friend. The second you see it's a friend or your friend, English-speaking friend or something about friend, we know it is going to be informal. That means we need to be using informal language. We need to be using contractions where we can. Okay. We need to, in the greeting, we need to make sure that we're referring to their first name. When we're signing off with our first name as well. Okay. So next thing we have to focus on is make sure you're writing the correct length for a bullet point paragraph. Is it 20 to 30 words, 45 to 55 words, 60, 70, or it doesn't matter as long as I answer the question. And hopefully you know by now, it is the 45 to 55 words. You don't want to go under, you don't want to go over. If you're under, you will be considered underdeveloped. If you're over, you're wasting your very precious time in the writing section, and you're probably including information that is not on topic. So stick to around 45 to 55 words. Back to this thing, stay on topic. So the question says, give details about what you know about his company. So can I talk about my current situation? A second to think about it. Next one, can I talk about if I'm going to accept his offer? In this first detail paragraph. Can I talk about what his company does? Can I talk about the reputation of his company? And can I talk about past projects of his company? So remember, we're giving details about what you know about his company. So your current situation, the fact that you're working somewhere else, is not relevant to this detailed paragraph. That's actually something what's talked about in a different detailed paragraph. So, no, do not talk about your current situation. Can I talk about if I'm going to accept his offer? No. Okay, again, that's talking about a different detailed paragraph. It's not relevant to this detailed paragraph. Can I talk about what his company does? Well, details about his company, so yes, definitely you can talk about what they do. Can I talk about the reputation of his company? Again, that's details of his company, so yes, you can talk about the reputation. Can I talk about past projects? Again, this is details about what you know about his company. So yes, you can talk about these things. Okay, you can talk about the size of his company, which would be details. Any awards they've been given. All of these are details, but make sure you're directly answering this question and not including any extra information. Make sure you get straight to the point. So a problem a lot of students have is they start waffling or introducing, let's say we're talking about your friend's company, it's an engineering company, and you start talking about how important engineering is to the world. That's not answering the question. You need to get straight to the point. You don't need to introduce your ideas, answer the question. Sentence 1 is going to state your main idea. The following sentences should all develop that idea. So sentence 2, sentence 3, maybe the sentence 4, they should all be connected to sentence 1. They should be developing it, creating depth and understanding of what sentence 1 is. After you've finished, check that every sentence you have written is relevant to the bullet point you are answering. Okay, so have a look at that. Go through your work. You should always get your writing after every single paragraph. Go through and go, okay, what did I write? It's the first sentence directly answering the bullet point, and there's every other sentence related to that bullet point. Anything that's not related, you think, oh, this is kind of a bit off topic, remove it. So this week's task is to write the first bullet point paragraph for our question. So he has offered you some work in his company. You are currently employed and not able to start for 3 months. Write a reply to your friend in your letter, and we're looking at this very first one, only the first one. Give details of what you know about his company. Okay. So apart from that, I look forward to reading all your answers next week, and I'll give you some global feedback on them next week, and that will be put onto your course next Tuesday. Thank you very much for sending in your work when you do. Hope everyone is safe, have a nice day, and take care for now.